Hello friends, welcome to video lecture on engineering mechanics. In today's session, we'll continue with the problems on kinematics of rigid body. So here is the next problem. Figure shows a collar B which moves upwards with a constant velocity of 1.5 meter per second at the instant when theta equals to 50 degree. Determine first point the angular velocity of rod AB which is pinned at B and freely resting at A against 25 degrees sloping ground. The velocity of end A of the rod, and third point the velocity of midpoint C of the rod AB. Now in this way the diagram is given. Okay, so first of all redraw this diagram was one side, okay, in this way. And then try to locate the incident center I. Now see what are the angle made by this vertical bar with the inclined bar. Okay, this angle with this 50 degree. Okay, and length for this one is given 1.2 meter. Okay, so first of all redraw this diagram in this way. For that assume some suitable scale. Here for this 1.2 meter, you can just consider here the 5 centimeter. Okay, draw one line. Okay, so this angle is given here 50 degree. Okay, so apart from this one, this angle with us 25 degree. First of all just draw this inclined line, then draw this horizontal line. Okay, on this horizontal line just show this one, this bar. The length for this bar is not given. Okay, so free length just consider this one. For this one just consider the free length, and here the 1.2 meter is given. So according to this just focus on the this one vertical bar and this one, this bar. So after this try to locate the incident center I. For that now see what's about the information given. A figure shows a collar B. So here is the collar B which moves upwards with the constant velocity of 1.5 meter per second. So the tendency of this collar, here in this case collar, I'll just consider this one as slider. So in case of slider, whatever the path taken by that slider for its movement, in the same direction we can get the velocity component, that is VB. So VB with us here 1.5 meter per second. Okay, this is the information with us. Then next one, whatever the end A of this rod with us, okay, whenever this one B point will slides on this one vertical bar in upward direction, the tendency of this A point to slide on this one, this reference, okay, here the reference plane with us, okay, on this plane in vertical direction in this way. So this is the direction for velocity at point A. So here we can get the VA. So once we get the direction for this VA and VB, just extend the line from this B point towards the left side, and extend the line from this VA component to its perpendicular direction towards the back side in this way. Now both the lines intersect at this one some point. Okay, that point is known as I point. Now apart from this A point and B point, so C point is nothing but the midpoint of this AB. So join this midpoint with the I point. So if I draw here one line, okay, so this is nothing but the velocity vector at point C point. Okay, now from the geometry try to get different angles here. Okay, so in this case if I extend this line up to here in this way, imagine that this line is drawn here. So this angle is again 50 degree, means this angle must be 40 degree. This angle is 50 degree, means here we can get the 90 degree and here we can get the 40 degree. Okay, so this angle is 40 degree. So apart from this one, so this one with us 25 degree. So total angle this angle with us 40 degree. Okay, this one with us 50 degree. Okay, so from geometry first of all try to get this angle and this angle. Okay, So how can get this angle and this one? For that, now from geometry, first of all, just get the various angle. So this angle is given here 40 degree. Okay, so from the geometry, this one with us 50 degree, this one with us 40 degree, this angle with us 25 degree. Okay, now if I try to join this one here, so 25 with us and this total angle with us 40 degree. So 40 minus 25 is nothing but here 15 degree. So here I can get the 15 degree. So this line drawn here perpendicular to this velocity vector. So here you can get the 90 degree. So 90 minus this 15, we can get here 75 degree. So this angle with us 40 degree, this one 75 with us. So 180 minus the addition of these two angles, okay, is nothing but this angle. So here you can get the 65 degree. So if you just see all the angles with us, okay, now use the sine rule in this triangle I, A and B. So by using the sine rule into this triangle, we can get the required lengths, that is IB and IA. So 1.2, so here is the length with us. This is the known value with us. So 1.2 divided by sine of this 65, okay, equals to IA. IA is here, exact front of this one, this angle with us. So IA divided by sine of 40 equals to IB divided by sine of 75. So here IB divided by sine of 75. So in this way you can get the sine rule. This actually rule is used for the any triangle. Okay. Now equating this term with this one and equating this term with this one. So here you can get IA equals to 0.851 meter and IB equals to 1.28 meter. Okay. Now if we focus on this one, this rod AB, this rod AB performs the general plane motion. Okay, so at the given instant, I is nothing but here instantaneous center of rotation. Now just focus on the B end. Try to develop the relation with respect to B end. So here IB multiplied by angular velocity of this link, that is omega AB. So omega AB is nothing but what's about this VB? VB with us already given in the problem 1.5. 1.5 divided by what's about the IB? IB here already a calculation done by us 1.28, just substitute here. So in this way we can get the answer for the first point. The angular velocity of the rod AB is nothing but 1.172 radian per second. Now next one, let us consider the A end of this one, okay, and just write this relation. So VA equals to IA multiplied by omega AB. IA with us how much? 0.851. Just substitute here. We know omega AB 1.172. Okay. Just substitute here. Do the calculation. We can get the VA equals to 1 meter per second. Now use this triangle ICB. So this is also a general triangle. So in case of general triangle, just use the cosine rule here. Okay, by using the cosine rule, my target is to get the value for this one IC. So I can get this IC. For that, if you focus here, cos of 40. So as per cosine rule, cos of 40 equals to this one IC square. Just see here, cos of 40 is nothing but, if I just consider this term towards the right, here the left side, and this term if I consider towards the left side, then we can just write this rule in this way. Cos of 40 equals to adjacent side square plus, here is the first adjacent side with us, IB square, IB square plus this one BC square minus front side square. Okay, so IC square divided by 2 into IB into BC, means a product of adjacent side. Okay, this is nothing but the cosine rule. Okay, now by adjustment we can get, or by shifting terms towards the another end, what we get here? IC. So IC square is nothing but the IB square plus CB square minus twice IB into CB into cos of 40. Okay, but actual rule is here, you have to write this one cos 40 towards one side and take this one length towards the another side. Okay, now by substituting the values for different terms, we can get the IC equals to 0.906 meter. Now my target is to get the value for the VC. velocity of the midpoint of this rod AB. So VC is nothing but the IC multiplied by omega AB. Substitute the value for IC as 0.906 multiplied by omega AB with us 1.172. Okay, just substitute here and do the calculation. We can get the VC equals to 1.06 meter per second. Now we'll move towards our next problem. Figure shows a rod AB. Here is the rod AB has angular velocity of 2 radian per second counterclockwise. End C of rod BC is free. End C of this rod BC is free to move on the horizontal surface. Determine the angular velocity of BC and velocity of C. Okay, now first of all redraw this diagram in this way and see the counterclockwise direction rotation given for this rod AB. Okay, let us consider the counterclockwise rotation for this AB and whatever the here lengths given for the different link, try to just draw the diagram in proportional. Okay, so here the 0.3 meter is given. Okay, for that let us consider the 5 centimeter. Okay, so with respect to that decide the length for this 5 meter. Okay, and redraw this diagram. Once we redraw this diagram, see the counterclockwise direction rotation given for this AB means in this direction the VC component will come. Here actually VB component will come. Now if you just see here VB component is here, and what's about this one? The tendency of this bar BC to slide on the horizontal surface freely means if this will move towards this direction, automatically this will start slide on this reference plane. Okay, so this is the direction for velocity component at point C. So here this indicates the velocity component at point C, and this indicates the velocity component at point B. By mistake here VC is shown, but actual this one is VB. Okay, so extend one line at the back side from this point, okay, perpendicular to this VC component. At the same time extend the line at the back side perpendicular to this VC component. Both these lines meet at I point. So this I is nothing but the instantaneous center of rotation for whole mechanism. Okay, now this angle is given here 40 degree, and this line if I draw vertical means this angle 40 degree and this one must be the same. So here 0.5 meter with us, here 0.3 length for that particular link with us. Okay, so this 40 degree with us, here 90 degree with us means automatically this angle with us 50 degree. Okay, now use the sine rule. So by using sine rule, easily you can get the value for length of this one IC as well as IB. Now just write this relation: 0.5 divided by sine of 40 equals to IB. So here is the IB divided by, here is the angle with us, so sine of 50 equals to IC. So I point is here and C point is here, so IC divided by sine of 90. In this way just write this relation here, equate this relation with this one and equate this actually term with this one. So what do we get here? IB and IC. Now if you focus on the rod AB, this rod AB performs pure rotational motion about this point A. Okay, so if you just consider this one is the fixed end of that rod AB, by taking the reference of this A point, the tendency of this one to rotate about this A point means this possesses a pure rotational motion. Okay, and this possesses this one, this link or this rod BC possesses the general plane motion. Why? Because the tendency at this point to slide as well as this, actually this point will slide and this point will slide as well as rotate about this point. Okay, means this possesses the general plane motion. Now if I focus on the rod AB, if I consider the B end of this one, then we can just easily write this relation: VB equals to AB. Now this concept is very important one. Instead of taking the whole length, only AB is taken. Why? Because this possesses only rotational motion. Whenever any link possesses a single motion, that is the rotational motion or translatory motion, then you need to take the distance on the mechanism given, not away from that mechanism. Okay, that's why the AB distance is taken. So AB multiplied by omega AB. So here substitute the value for AB, multiply by omega AB with us 2 radian per second. Okay, this information already with us. Now we can get the value for the VB as 0.6 meter per second. Rod BC. Now if we focus on this rod BC, this performs a general plane motion. Okay, so at the instant here is the point I is the instantaneous center of rotation. Now consider this one B end as well as consider the C end. Try to write the formula with respect to B end. So B end, whenever that particular rod possesses the general plane motion. Now see how the formula is written with respect to B point. By considering this B point on the link BC, so we have developed the formula in this way. VB equals to IB multiplied by angular velocity of the same link, that is omega BC. We have considered that B point lies on the BC, that's why here written omega BC. Now here just observe the difference. Initially we have written the formula VB equals to AB multiplied by omega AB. Now in the next case we have considered the B point lies on this one BC. Earlier we have considered the B point lies on the AB. In the next case we have considered this B point lies on the BC. Okay, because B is the common point. Okay, now see the difference in the formula. VB equals to IB multiplied by omega BC. The conclusion is here, whenever the particular rod possesses the general plane motion, then you need to consider the distance with respect to instantaneous center. So here is the instantaneous center with us. Okay, now we can get this IB multiplied by omega BC. So from this one we can get the angular velocity of the link BC. So what's about the VB? VB with us 0.6 and this one IB with us 0.6. Substitute here and get the value for angular velocity of link BC, that is 1 radian per second. Now next task is to get the linear velocity at point C. So write the formula here, IC multiplied by omega BC, because C is nothing but the end point of this rod BC. Okay, so here IC with us 0.78 multiply by what's about the omega BC 1 with us. Do the calculation, we can get the VC equals to 0.78 meter per second. Now we'll move towards our next problem. Locate the instantaneous center of rotation of link AB. Find also the angular velocity of link OA. Take velocity of slider at B equals to 2500 mm per second. The link and the slider mechanism is as shown in figure. Okay, so in this way the problem is given. Okay, redraw this diagram here. Okay, now here with respect to this B point, it is not necessary to draw this entire diagram. Okay, just show the direction of the velocity component here, because this is the slider. Okay, now if I redraw this diagram here, the mechanism will start from this O point, A point, B point. Okay, in this way. So what's about this one? 400 mm given. With respect to this one, we can just take as 4 centimeter. Here we can get 200 mm length. Okay, for this one we can just say the 2 centimeter. Okay, distance. Now just see the direction of rotation of this link OA. This turns about this point in which direction? This one in clockwise direction. Okay, already has shown that direction in the problem. Okay, so here omega AB turns about this point in clockwise direction. So by taking the reference of this one, we can get the direction for the VA component. So at the end of this one, just show the VA component. And why this actually, this one velocity vector is shown like this one, because this is the reference taken by the B point to slide along this reference plane. Okay, so this is the direction for VB. So already the value is also with us and direction is also with us, 2500 mm per second. So this direction with us. Now taking the reference of this VA, just extend the line perpendicular to this VB component. Okay, so extend that line at the back side. Similarly extend the perpendicular line to this VB component. Okay, at the back side. So both actually lines meet at one point. Okay, this point is nothing but the instantaneous center of rotation point. So here 30-degree angle with us, here the 90-degree we can get it, means remaining must be 60-degree. Okay, so how can get the length for this one? By using a simple trigonometric function here. Okay, What's about the sine of 30? Sine of 30 is nothing but the adjacent side divided by, so what's about this length? This length we have to do calculation for the same. Okay, so in this way we can get the length for this side, that is IB. So IB is nothing but the 400 divided by cos of 30 equals to 461.88 mm. Okay, so I can get this one by using the tan as trigonometric function. Okay, we can get the length for this one. Okay, so here is the 60-degree angle with us. So tan of 60 equals to adjust this one. Tan of 60 is nothing but, in this case, this side divided by adjacent side. Okay, from this one we can get 230.94 mm length for this one. Okay, means here we can get the IA as well as here we can get the IB. So already this one explanation is given here. Now just consider the link AB. So link, initially just consider this one, link AB. Before that one can also consider the link OB. Okay, so if I consider the link AB, now see the link AB in front of you, that possesses the general plane motion, because if the initial rotation given for this one OA link, this point will slides as well as rotate about this point. Okay, and here we can get the linear motion, means this link AB possesses the general plane motion, and this possesses OA link possesses pure rotational motion. Okay, about this O point. Now at the instant, the point I indicate the instantaneous center of rotation. Here is the I point. So what's about the VB? Now consider the B point of this link AB and write the formula. What's about the formula? We can get it here, IB multiplied by omega AB. So IB and VB already with us, just substitute here and get the value for omega AB. So we can get 5.413 radian per second. Okay, so my target is to get here the location of instantaneous center and also find the angular velocity of the link OA. Now if I consider the link OA, that possesses the pure rotational motion about this one O point. Okay, now develop the formula, VA equals to OA multiplied by omega OA. Okay, from this one we can get the VA and next one omega OA multiplied by this one 200 with us. So from this one we can get the omega OA equals to 6.25. You just focus here. If I consider the link AB once again here, so already we have considered the B end of this one. If I consider the A end, now we just focus on the A end of this rod. Okay, you can write the formula in this way, VA equals to IA multiplied by omega AB. We know the value for the VA, we know the value for the omega AB. Just substitute here, we can get the value for the VA, that is 1250 mm per second. So once we get the value for the same, just develop the formula by considering this one OA link. So OA performs the pure rotational motion at point O. Okay, so we can get that formula in this way, VA equals to OA multiplied by omega OA. So we know the value for the OA, we know the value for the VA from the previous step. Just substitute here, substitute the value for the OA and do the calculation for the omega OA. After doing calculation, we can get the omega OA equals to 6.25 radian per second. Now we'll just move towards our next problem. In the position shown, rod AB is horizontal and has angular velocity 1.8 radian per second in clockwise sense. Determine the angular velocities of BC and CD. So if you look towards this diagram, okay, our first task is to redrawing of the given diagram. Okay, so before that see the different lanes given here, 15 centimeter, this actually vertical distance is given. Apart from this one, 25 22.5 centimeter this distance with us, then 20, 20. Okay, this distance is given. The tendency of this link to turn about this point in clockwise direction. So angular velocity of the link AB with us 1.8 radian per second. Okay, now we just focus on this diagram. So this is nothing but original actually mechanism shown here. Now how can get the instant center I? For that, see the tendency of this link to turn about this point in clockwise direction means automatically this moves in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, now when this start moves in clockwise direction, the VB component will comes in upward direction. Okay, now draw one here velocity vector. Okay, that shows the velocity at point B. So VB is nothing but the velocity vector at point B. At the same time, when this will start rotate, okay, the tendency of this one to turn about this point in anti-clockwise direction by considering the direction of the rotation. So draw the one perpendicular component to this link. Okay, this is nothing but the VC component. Okay, now from this IB perpendicular to this one, draw one line or just extend one line perpendicular to this VB component. At the same time, extend one perpendicular line to this VC component. Okay, and both the lines meet at this I point. Okay, this I point is nothing but the instant center I. Now my target is to get the value for this one IB and this one IC or this distance. Okay, now here if you just see whatever the geometry in front of you, in this way the geometry with us. Now what's about the tan of theta? So why we are using this one tan of theta? Okay, so here in this case this one 20 centimeter this distance with us, 15 centimeter this distance with us. If you just focus on this small triangle form, here you can easily get the value for the theta because we know this distance as well as this one vertical distance. From that easily we can get the value for theta by using tan as trigonometric function here. So tan of theta is nothing but here vertical distance with us 15 and horizontal distance with us 20. Okay, from this one you can get the theta equals to 36.87. so this is nothing but the theta. So apart from this one, if you just focus on the various remaining length, so BC, so what's about the BC? For that, if you just focus this angle tan of 36.87 is nothing but here, if you just see this angle theta and this one must be same. So if I use the tan of trigonometric function into this triangle, then tan of 36.87 is nothing but BC divided by this one IB. So from this we can get the value for the IB easily. Similarly, you can get the value for the IC. So I can get the IC by using the same relation. Okay, we can get the value for IC. Same relation means here we can use either trigonometric function or we can use the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so by using that Pythagoras theorem we can get the IC equals to 62.5 centimeter. Okay, so once we get this information, now just focus on the various links. So here the rod AB, so B end this one, so this AB link performs a pure rotational motion. This actually performs a pure rotational motion. So with respect to this one, if I consider the B point, just write it here formula. So VB equals to AB. So why we have considered the AB? Because this possesses the pure rotational motion. In case of pure rotational motion, you need to consider the length of the original link only. Okay, so here we can get the AB multiplied by omega AB. AB already with us 20 centimeter multiplied by omega AB already given in the problem, that is 1.8 radian per second. Just substitute here, do the calculations, we can get the VB equals to 36 centimeter per second. Now if you just focus on the next link, BC link. Now if you just focus on this BC link, B point is the common in between the link AB and BC link. Okay, now here develop the formula with respect to B point. Now see the difference in the previous case we have written here and next case. Okay, so what's about this one? VB equals to, now we have taken the distance of this B point with respect to I point. Okay, so IB multiplied by omega BC, angular velocity of the link BC. Okay, now what's about the VB? VB already calculation done by us in the previous step. So 36 equals to IB with us. IB, already that IB value with us 50 centimeter. Just substitute here and do the calculations for omega BC. So omega BC you can get 0.72 radian per second. So what's about the velocity at point C? So this C indicate the another end of this rod BC. Okay, so BC is nothing but the IC multiplied by omega BC, because here omega BC is the same. Okay, so what's about this IC? From geometry you get the IC, already calculation done by us in the previous step, 62.5 centimeter. So substitute the value for IC, substitute the value for omega BC, do the calculations for VC. We can get the 45 centimeter per second. Now consider this rod CD. So once we consider this rod CD, my target is to get the value for angular velocity of link CD. Okay, for that already this relation with us, VC equals to CD multiplied by omega CD. So what's about the VC? Already calculation done by us in the previous step, because this C point is common in between the CD link and BC link. Okay, so BC is nothing but here CD. Why we have considered the CD? Why not this one IC? Because CD possesses the pure rotational motion. Okay, that's why I consider only CD distance here, CD multiplied by omega CD. So what's about the VC? 45 with us multiplied by CD with us 25 centimeter. Just substitute here, do the calculations for omega CD. So omega CD we can get 1.8 radian per second. I hope that the problems related to the kinematics of rigid body clear to you. Thank you.